So this is my precipitation presentation by Ashley Norton. The formation of precipitation is caused by air is cooling due to dew point temperature to produce saturation and condition. It forms in clouds when water vapor turns into bigger droplets of water. And as you can see in the picture, the moist air rises and then the air cools and it condensates into forming clouds, and then that's when the precipitation starts. The different formations, the four formations that happen are snow, rain, sleet, and hail. And then, if you live in Oklahoma, we get these all the time because our weather is always crazy. Rain formation is caused by the sun heating the water, causing it to evaporate and start to condensate. After that, precipitation is the start of everything else in the cycle. Rain is moisture that is condensed from the atmosphere that falls in different raindrops. So, again, the water is evaporated and then condensated into the clouds, causing the precipitation to form. Okay, sleet formation. Precipitation begins to fall as rain, but encounters freezing conditions, causing the raindrops to freeze before hitting the Earth's surface. So usually sleet is above freezing, the atmospheric temperature, and then once it hits, it's below freezing in the atmospheric temperature. Snow formation. Snow forms when warm air rises and the clouds form. The water droplets that come from the clouds, they form into ice crystals, which then they collide with each other. After they collide, they form into snowflakes, and when they become large, they fall onto Earth. The atmospheric temperature should be at freezing or below freezing in order to cause snow to form. So the warm air rises, and then the clouds form, and then the ice crystals collide, and they start to go together, and once they're large enough, they start to fall onto Earth. Hail formation. The cause of hail is from when the water freezes together in the cold upper regions of thunderstorm clouds. The water vapor in the clouds can cause the ice crystals to form into hail during a severe storm. So my next one is, why is lifting air important? Lifting of air is important because it causes the formation of clouds and rain. So therefore, if there was no air lift, then precipitation and clouds would not happen. So this is very important to have. The two processes of lifting. The first process is the orographic lifting, which occurs when air mass is forced from a lower elevation into a higher elevation. As you can see in the picture, orographic lifting is forcing wind to flow upward and causes the moist air to rise and the dry air to descend. And then also, orographic lifting is when it goes over mountains and hills, and usually precipitation only happens on one side of the mountain, and the other side is just getting no precipitation. The next process of lifting is frontal lifting, and it's caused when two different air masses meet, which shocks the warm air upward quickly. Air mass is air that has uniform temperature, pressure, and humidity. Air mass is classified with four different source regions, which are polar, which is cold, Arctic, freezing, equatorial is when it's warm and very moist, and then tropical, which is just warm. Air mass also moves when they get pushed by high-level winds and cause them to move regions. And then, why are tornadoes common in Oklahoma? The climate and geography of Oklahoma commonly create conditions for massive thunderstorms, with warm, wet air coming in from the Gulf of Mexico and meeting dry, cold air from the Rocky Mountain range. In my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of tornadoes, but I think it's very cool about this, so I don't know. Maybe you found it really cool too. And then that's it. Thanks for watching.